Hey guys, Marvel Madness here with my boy, Cool Cards, Michael. What's going on, buddy? He's
Happy to be here.
co-hosting with me today, and I think he's going to become a regular co-host with me, so I'm pretty
Yes.
stoked about that. How's it going, bud?
Awesome, man. I love being on your show. Thank you. So fun.
Hey, it's not my show; it's the community's show, and I'm just here to have fun and open Marvel cards, right? And I
Cool.
think you're the same.
That's it.
Awesome stuff, dude. How's it going, man? How's it been today? Yeah, a good day.
Yeah, I hung out with my daughter. We went shopping and went to eat. Had a great day. And
It's the
I
best.
told I told her, I said, please don't come in here and start jumping on me during the show. So she's entertaining herself right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. All right, man. Well, we've had probably a pretty crazy week and a half of this Marvel Masterpiece stuff. I just need to get away from the Marvel Masterpiece stuff for tonight, and
Yeah.
I think we just need to go some grassroots and some 1996 goodness of Wolverine. How about we do something like that? Does that sound good?
One of my favorite boxes of all time. Yeah. Sounds good.
Awesome, awesome. Well, we got we got Ken in here. What's going on, Ken? And we have Mr. V Games and Toys. What is going on, man? Thanks for joining. And our special guest for tonight is none other than Back in the Game Comics. Rohan, how's it going, buddy?
Good, good, good. Thanks for having me on. Excited to be here.
Dude, I'm excited to be hosting this show with you and being able to have you on as a guest. And let's just kind of talk about Marvel cards tonight. We'll open this box that Michael has. But first off, just tell us a little bit about yourself, where you come from, what you do, what your whole goal is in collecting hobby for yourself. And we'll go from there.
Yeah. I'm up in the Seattle area. I collected as a kid in the '90s, like I think a lot of us here. The kind of intro to Marvel were those Impel sets, 90, 91, and 92. And then I collected comics with that as a kid. From there, after kind of those Impel sets, I kind of got more into sports cards and things like that. So I transitioned away. But I still like grew up on all the like X-Men cartoons, Spider-Man cartoons, Batman cartoons. And then, about a year and a half ago, kind of when like the whole crypto market was really booming and NFTs were a big thing. My brother, he showed me these NFT comic books. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And I was like, how much is that? Thinking it'd be a lot of money. And it was on that VV app, and they were six. Yeah, Vive. Okay. Uh-huh. And he's like, oh, it's $6. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I'll buy it. So I ended up doing that, and then like bought more. I bought a handful. I was like, this is kind of fun. And then one day we were at the mall and there was a comic book shop there. And so I was like, And so I just walked in and it was all like new modern comics. And I was like, okay, this is kind of cool, but not really what I was looking for. And I asked them, I was like, hey, are there any shops around here that have kind of the old or vintage stuff? And they told me about another store not too far away. So I went over there with my son after, and it was like, I was hooked. I ended up hanging out there for like 90 minutes on that first time. So when I first got back in, it was primarily comics. And then it was, and so with, but like my big thing is kind of first appearance collecting. That's kind of my favorite thing to collect.
Okay.
And then about 5 months ago, I started looking more at cards. And to be perfectly honest, and I think this is a lot of the case for a lot of people in comics, like I didn't even know that they made Marvel cards still. Like I assumed that they kind of just died in the 90s. And then I made friends with like Manu, and he had a little bit of cards, but the cards he showed was kind of 90s. But then through him, I got connected to Justin, a Spidey hits, and then Fausto. And obviously, I'm a big Silver Surfer was my favorite character growing up. And so Fausto, and I was like, wait, these cards are, these are not mid 90s cards. And so I started, and then I was like, one day I was like, it'd be kind of fun to collect Silver Surfer cards. And then that kind of really snowballed. And so now, but I will say like, I enjoy both. I think comics and cards go very well hand in hand.
I do too.
I don't think you need to do one. I think it's fun to do both, or you can obviously do one, but doing both is a ton of fun, and I've enjoyed it.
Yeah. And I'm a huge fan of just the comics because that's where some of the grassroots of the stories came from. That's where the story of Wolverine came from.
Yeah.
And Hulk 180 and Hulk 181 and all that stuff, and the creator of Wolverine. So, Michael probably shares the same passion as far as Wolverine goes. We like the origin story of Wolverine. We think it's awesome and cool and everything like that. But yeah, we mainly we dabble in probably some comic stuff, but mainly it's just all about the cards.
Yeah.
I know that there's been some comics out there that actually have had some cards inserted inside the actual comics. And I think Michael, you've collected some of those, right, over the years.
Definitely. And the Wizard magazines, remember those, Rohan?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love the Wizard magazines.
Yeah,
Yep.
man. Those are cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Rohan, I was at a little Comic-Con in our city tonight with my daughter, and there was a guy there, and I said, "Do you have Hulk 181 CGC graded?" And he said, "I just sold a 9 a week ago, and he sold it for 15,000."
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Wow,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny, especially once you get above 9, like that, the increase goes up exponentially, especially like a 9.6 is around probably high 20s. And then like 9.8 was the peak was, I think, 138,000. It's back down around like 70,000.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a 5.5, much cheaper.
That's still cool. That's really awesome, man. What's your, who do you collect in the comic book world? What are your...
So pretty much all of Silver Surfer is still kind of the big one. Yeah. But like I would say Wolverine and X-Men would be my number 2, and then Spider-Man right behind that, and then Fantastic Four. For comics, I kind of collect a lot of the major characters. Like I said, my main kind of go-to of what I collect is first appearances.
Yeah.
So I always kind of aim for hunting down like the big first appearance keys.
Got it, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, great. I mean, so we're happy to have you on, just because of the fact that with Marvel Bros and Friends, our main focus is to bring collectors from all different venues, whether it's Marvel cards, whether it's comics, whether it's sports, or whether it's whatever you collect. Obviously, we want to have the main focus be these superheroes in the comics and all that stuff. And we want to bring in Marvel cards in almost every episode. But I am totally down to just talk about comics and all that stuff, if that's what you want to talk about tonight.
I'm happy to talk about it all. And I'll just say real quick, I see in the comments here, JPZ55. That's my co-host in our podcast, JP.
Oh, okay. That's on the absolute Game of Nerds.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Awesome podcast, by the way.
Thank you, Dad. Yeah, you're coming on to record next week. Michael's going to be on in a few weeks after that.
That's awesome. Yep. Good to know. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I am way excited as well. So we're going to get into this box with Michael. We're going to do that. I want to go over a couple pickups that I had real quick, if that works for you guys. And feel free if you have any pickups or anything like that, Rohan.
Yeah, I got a couple.
To get those out and all that stuff. But specifically, I have a couple comics. And then I did backstage show Michael. I got a couple cards recently as well. And I guess if you've seen some of my IG posts or IG reel, you'd already know what I picked up.
Yeah, I saw what you posted today.
Okay. So just to let everybody know, this is what I picked up from the 2022, the new Marvel Masterpiece set. I got the canvas Wolverine as well as the checkerboard Wolverine so far in the Marvel Masterpieces 22.
If you grade the checkerboard and it gets a 9.5, would you take 200 for it?
But we will definitely talk, Michael, because we have some things in the works, right? So.
Awesome. Okay. You said it was good condition, so that gets me hype.
I mean, the centering is actually really good. Like on these holofoils, they've been off. And this centering from this side to this side is about almost like I can't see where it's off. It's set
nice.
Well.
You know what's funny? Like I've actually looked at a couple of the surfers that are online that are available, and like there's some of the edges are just like, it's like they're cracked. Like it's really, really odd. Or maybe it's not odd. I mean, but yeah.
For sure. So the other pickups you're going to like, and I'm going to, I don't know if you'd be able to guess it, but it's comic related and it's Wolverine related. So let's just rip the Band-Aid off and show you guys.
All right.
So I will someday, maybe when I'm old, like 80 years old, I will own a Hulk 181.
Yeah.
I don't right now. But I had to pick this up.
I will tell you, it is a good time to buy one if you're able to.
Yeah, good time to buy one, but I'm not ready to buy one. For sure. But for me to get my fix, I had to pick these up. Oh.
Joshua, what's the lowest CGC graded Hulk 181 that you want to shoot for when you get it? Do you have like a minimum?
Dude, I don't even care if it's a 0.5.
Okay.
I've seen 0.5s and I love them.
What are those worth? A 1 or 2 or 3? Like, what's that worth?
So it depends. Well, so first off, you want to make sure it has the Marvel value stamp, right? There are people like, oh, I don't care about the Marvel. I'll tell you this, and like we've talked about this on my show, like there are enough out there with the Marvel value stamp that you might as well get it because, you may need to move that book for whatever reason, and you will have a way easier time moving it with that stamp than without it. So like, I would just say that, but like, I know someone that has a 1.8 and it looks awesome.
Yeah.
And that's kind of too with a lot of the bigger books. I'm all about, like I have for example, I have this Marvel Spotlight 5, which is the first appearance of Ghost Rider. And if you were to look at it, it looks like a 5 or a 6. But like if you look closely in the bottom corner, someone took like a pair of scissors and just like sliced the cover like an inch and a half. I don't know why, but they did. In the slab though, when it's all pressed down, you can't tell. But because of that slit, it got a 2.5 grade. So I paid the 2.5 price, but I got a book that looks like a 5. Like, I'm all about that. Like
That's cool.
For me, it's all about presentation.
Yeah.
From there, I just want to own a piece of history.
I'm kind of the same way that way. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what I got.
Oh, 180. Nice.
But it's just the modern one, right? It's just the reprint.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say the yellow is not as bright as I've seen.
Yeah,
so,
it's definitely the reprint, right?
Oh yeah, there it is. There's the barcode.
Yep, reprint. But I don't have them currently, so I wanted to pick them up as a pair, and I did that.
Nice.
That's super cool.
I mean, they were only like together, they were $12 with shipping. So I'm like,
I will say that the 181 is my all-time favorite cover. I think it's just epic.
I mean, for me to just have this, I mean, even if I just went and slabbed it as just the comic it is, I'm happy with that. I know it's not a true Hulk 181, but I'm definitely happy with something that is at least tied in with the origin of Wolverine.
So you can find they have like a recreation of the original art of that cover. So it's kind of the same concept. It's a facsimile, but it's of the OA of it, and it's pretty sweet too.
Yeah, I have it.
Oh, okay, there you go.
It's a huge canvas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, there you go.
It's just too big to display. I could put it behind me, but I'd have to like move 10 feet away or 10 feet this way to be able to see it in the back. So, but we'll see. We'll see what I can muster up once I finish my basement. So, okay. Well, hey, I just wanted to kind of have that little quick thing. I don't know if Michael, he just wants to open his box of cards. So, do you have any pickups you want to show, Rohan?
Yeah, I got a couple here real quick. So I will say what it really works. So I'm a Silver Surfer when it comes to cards collector. He doesn't have much in the current modern or Marvel masterpieces. So while everyone last weekend was distracted with masterpieces, what was really nice is a card I've been looking for went up for auction on eBay.
That happens.
And so I was like, oh, hopefully everyone's not going to be watching it. Sure enough. So I will tell you a story. So this is a card when I first started collecting, I didn't really know too much about. An Elusive Collectibles sent it to me. He's like, hey, you may want to pick up this card. It's good. And it was at that one, it was graded a PSA 8 and it was $200. And I was like, really? This is what I want. And as I asked that question, it sold like that. And I was like, whoa, maybe it was a card. So that sold for $200 at the time. I picked, this is an ungraded version, but it's the 2014 75th Archives Surfer out of 50, the Ruby.
Yeah.
So this I got for $56.
Wow.
Really good pickup.
Yeah, so I was pretty stoked about that. And then I got two books wise. So I don't usually pick up this kind of stuff, but I kind of learned about it and I saw one and it was pretty cheap. And it is this 1975 comic art convention program, and it's got Jack Kirby Silver Surfer on the cover.
Dude.
And it's got some cool stuff on the inside. So pretty cool pickup there.
That's awesome.
I like that.
Yeah, and then I'm not a big run collector. However, I'm a Silver Surfer fan, and if you know, the original Silver Surfer run is only 18 issues. And the big money ones are Silver Surfer 1, Silver Surfer 3, and Silver Surfer 4.
Sorry, I like this comment real quick. I'm going to interrupt you for a second.
Yeah.
Just told the Spidey Hits viewers to jump over the Marvel
Man.
That's a great comment.
Thanks, Ken.
So I have the three books that are like kind of the expensive, and I was like thinking, and then this one that's like a well-known cover, which is 15. It's Surfer and the Human Torch came up, and it was super cheap. I was like, oh, that's a cool one. I'll pick that. And I got that. And I was like, I'm a big Surfer guy. I should just collect all 18. And so I've started doing that. And so then this week I got number 2.
Cool.
Awesome.
So that's a good goal.
That's awesome. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I actually have 14 and 15. So I only have 12 issues left in that run to collect.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, great. Let's just get into this and talk about Marvel cards right now, and appreciate you showing what you got, and let's just get into it and chat. If you want to jump in anytime, please do. We have actually a few more new people in here. We got RMS Collects. What is going on, RMS? Vintage Lord Canada in the house. GPZ 55. We got Wolverine Comic Shop. What's going on, buddy?
Yeah, Joseph, what's up?
Joseph, I love him. VP Trading Cards, Eddie Carry On. How's it going? Enter Global. What is going on? And we are going to add Michael to the big screen. And we're going to open this, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
So Michael, I was telling him I didn't know of this set until he told me you were opening it this week, and then you actually posted a bunch of the cards from it today.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited to check this out.
Okay,
Nice.
you want to tell everybody what's in this box?
Yes, a lot of happiness is in this box. So there's the Mirage Morph motion cards, 1 per box. About maybe we get lucky and get 2. I've heard it happening. Those usually come out like, I don't know, 3s on the grade scale. They come out really, really crappy. So if we pull one that's like a mint or higher, that's super tough. Super tough. And then the Holo Flash cards, they make the puzzle all together. Yeah, they've got the holographic look.
Yeah, the holographic image ones. Yeah, those are cool.
I had that Wolverine in Gem Mint and sold it like 7 years ago. So I hope it's.
I don't know what mine is. I have two copies, so we'll look at them.
Okay, we need to get those graded like tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Who's the artist on this set?
Juiceco.
Yeah,
right?
So this is original art that was done, I believe, on this set. There was a few artists.
Can you pull up that list, Josh? Were you able to pull that up, man?
Yeah, hold on for 1 second.
Because Rohan, if you didn't ask me that, it's one of those deals I could just spout it off in a second. But you asked,
I put you on the spot.
It's fine. I mean, it's great. I just, it's not there.
Yeah, sorry. I was gonna bring this up prior to, and I totally just spaced it. So,
man,
how many packs are in this?
36. Yep,
36 packs. Okay, cool. And then,
how many cards per pack are we talking about here?
Per pack, what's that?
I don't even remember the cards per pack.
It should say it on the pack, I'm sure. So
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and open the.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Everybody can see it. So all right. So Fleur Ultra Wolverine. Okay, so original. So thanks much. Well, let's see.
Michael, can I ask, where'd you get this box? Have you had it for a while? Did you just get it recently, or like where do you find these boxes of cards from the 90s?
Yeah, most of them I bought on a monthly basis when they were still pennies on the dollar before COVID and all that, and I just had a lot of them saved. But this one I actually bought probably in the last year on eBay.
Okay.
Yeah, because I opened up another one that I had on us with Justin with Spidey hits. We did actually just remember we did that, Joshua. Now this is my second one. Joshua,
Okay.
my first box with Spidey hits with Justin was the 96 masterpieces.
Yeah, I watched that.
Right.
And then I watched one you did with Joshua. Yeah.
Yeah, and then now I'm doing this one and doing this. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so there actually is quite a few different artists. There's Glenn Orbick, Ken Kelly, Tom Cuffin, Julie Bell, and Boris Vallejo is actually on these as well. I believe that's the original. What's the cover art? Who did the cover art? Do we know that? It's one of the cards in the set too. I want to say the cover art's Julie Bell and Boris Vallejo, but I'm not positive.
Wait, what is that you just got? Is that in every pack or is that something special?
I'm pretty sure it's every pack, but
It is every pack.
I want to get this graded. I haven't done that yet. That would be so cool.
Oh, that would be sick.
Yeah.
Wait, would you be able to get that graded folded out, or would you have to have it folded up?
Fold it out. Out.
Who will grade that?
Beckett will.
Oh, they will. Oh, interesting.
They will, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we also have Tom Fleming, Cliff Nielsen, Joe Jusko, like you just said, Mark Sasso, and Brian Stelfreeze, and a few others, just smaller names, I think, and the Hildebrands. So all the Hollow Flash cards that Michael mentioned, those are all done by Greg and Tim Hildebrandt.
Forgot about that, man.
Yeah.
So this is so exciting, guys. They're not glued together. This is great. I mean, this is amazing. I think
so these cards are kind of notorious for sticking. And so not having a bricked box is a win. So
yeah, I don't know how many of these I've opened in my life. 10, I don't know, but I feel like I've had out of 10 to 15 boxes, I feel like there's been 2 that brick.
Okay. Let me ask you that. When you have this box that bricks, are you just kind of out of luck, or is there anything you can do to kind of like, salvage that?
Flip that card over, Michael.
Yeah. And Rohan, that's a great question, man. Oh, good. That's a good Hollow Flash.
Sweet.
The Wolverine one that you just had too. Flip that other Wolverine over.
Yeah.
What's the number on the back?
73.
So that's Joe Jusko art then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Joe Jusko art is the cover art. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Wait, so do those backs make a puzzle?
They do.
Yes.
They do. Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
And so the Hollow Flash. That's cool.
You should see if you couldn't get all of that, that puzzle and see if they would grade it. That'd be sick.
That would be sick.
Is it a 9-card puzzle?
9-card.
Yep.
Nice.
Well, yeah, they're all 9-card. Is there a few or just the one puzzle?
Yeah, the inserts just the one puzzle, but there's different sections of the set when you turn them on the back, like Rohan was saying. Yeah. Okay. There's multiple. I think there's multiple ones, like 95% sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cannonball.
So, sorry, I'm like always wanting to talk about these cards. The Mojo one with Storm. I think it was Storm and was it Storm and Havoc that you pulled out of the first pack
Let me
when
see.
they're little babies. Like Mojo actually made Mojo made all the characters, the X-Men characters at one point or another, all like babies or little kids, you know.
Yeah.
Is that in his Mojo world?
Yes. Uh-huh. And so you'll see all of them as this. I don't know how many cards is this set, but I think it's 9 are in that, but I'm not positive.
Yeah. Me neither.
Mojo World. So Tom Fleming did the art for the Mojo World. That is cool. That is awesome. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I like the details. You know, the artists. Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are really, really good looking cards.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. And what I'll do with this box, guys, I'll do some YouTube videos and grade every card in the box that I think would gem or higher, and then record that, and we'll have more. You know, the goal of part of what I want to do here is I want more of the collectors in the hobby to know more about how many gems come from each box, how many pristine tins or whatever. And if we start doing this with 2 or 3 boxes, I think we can get a really good idea across the board. It'll be fun.
Yeah, well, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Michael, can I ask?
Someone asked who did the Japan art. That was Julie Bell and Boris Vallejo.
What were you saying, Rohan?
I was going to say, you obviously grade a ton of cards. Like, what submission sizes are we talking about here, and how often? I'm just kind of curious.
Probably 200 to 300 cards every month or 2.
Okay, so you got essentially like a nice conveyor belt from you to BGS.
Yeah, I try to. It's just, it takes a lot of time, you know.
Yeah, obviously. Fill out all those details and things like that.
Great, you pre-grade each card. Yeah, the whole thing, right? But it's still fun, you know.
Yeah, no, totally.
Love all the Wolverine cards. This is great.
That's why we're here.
That's it. Yeah.
Hollow Flash is dope. Yeah, the Hollow Flashes done by the Hildebrands are just amazing.
So Rohan, you getting into cards now, man? You're getting some Silver Surfers or what?
Yeah, I've actually got. It is snowballed quite fast. Yeah.
You can relate to that.
It can.
Yeah, it really snowballed. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. So no, I'm very happy though with what I've been able to grab so far.
Oh, when it comes to card.
Yeah, it is. Rohan, when it comes to trading cards, are you more into 90s or mid 2000s or the newest ones or all or what?
You know, I'm honestly open so I can only really afford to collect one character since I do the comics as well.
Sure.
So I'm game for anything that's got Surfer on it, to be perfectly honest. I would actually, you know, if I had more funds available, I would love to collect a few other characters. But yeah, so right now, I mean, with Surfer 2, to be honest, there's not a ton. Like, I mean, compared to like Wolverine or Spider-Man, like you guys, there's not nearly as many cards to go after. So I'm usually kind of interested in most Surfer cards that are out there.
Well, to me, that would be actually easier and more attainable since I'm in the Wolverine.
100%.
Yeah, if there's less Wolverines, I mean, I like that, you know?
100%. Yeah, I mean, like, I was not necessarily disappointed that there's really only 2 Surfers in the new Masterpieces set.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, someone else said no sticking. Oh my gosh, because there's this set is notorious. One of them because of the gloss.
And it looks like there's going to be a lot of gem mints in this box because a lot of these look flawless to the eye, which
that is so awesome. And Guy mentioned earlier that it was like the pop report's way low on this, and obviously it depends on what company, whether it's PSA or BGS Beckett. That's where Michael mainly grades his Beckett, and I'm leaning towards Beckett more and more. So
can I ask you guys a question about that? So like with comics, which is what I know a little bit more of, like you have kind of CGC and you have CBCS. Now, I mean, CGC dominates the market, right? I mean, we're talking 10-1, if not more.
Sure.
What does the BGS, PSA, CGC kind of breakdown look like? Is there any thoughts on that?
So, as a history lesson, 10 years ago or more, BGS was high. It was the highest, right? And it wasn't till like a few years back, within the 10-year mark, that BGS started losing ground for some reason or another, and PSA started creeping up a bit. And then after this whole COVID thing, and even a little prior to, PSA was like neck and neck. And then it seems now after COVID, PSA's done really well in their marketing, and then done really well in just the way that they present. And so the market always asks for the highest value in PSA, even if Michael gets a box that he has duplicates that have already been 9.5s in Beckett, he'll still grade possibly with if it's a really high character with PSA, because it's a really great card. And if he gets a 10, his value is that much more, and he can just buy more slabs of BGS or more cards to be able to grade to Beckett. Is that right, Michael?
90%. Yeah.
Yeah. I will say what's nice. Now I will say also, everything I know about BGS is from Michael. I've hit him up on Instagram numerous times, asking him questions. He's been very gracious in answering them for me. I would say I appreciate that they come with the subgrades, because it drives me crazy. Like with PSA, for example, you can grade something and you get it back. You don't know why. And so, no, I do appreciate that aspect of it.
Someone like the Deadpool roll back.
There's a lot of things that PSA did right to become the leader, and one of those is the registry. They have an incredible registry. There's competitions, there's awards. It's done really well, and Beckett never had like a real good registry, and that's one of the differences. But I send a lot to PSA too when I'm trying to like flip and make money and all that. But if it's like PC, I love Beckett. It doesn't move in the case.
Yeah.
Subgrades, you know what's up. I think they're more consistent, but I mean, they're both amazing, and I use both of them a lot.
Yeah.
So put do you have that Venom and Deadpool? You could put them up next to you. Is that a Holo Flash?
Yeah, Magneto Holo Flash.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Pretty sweet, huh?
Grants, baby.
Yeah.
So Josh, I want to say I see someone here in the comments says, I'm not sure if Rohan.
Oh, right here. Yes. Rohan does know Fausto.
Yeah. Fausto's actually come on our podcast.
Many conversations, I'm sure.
Yeah, I probably hit up Fausto about something surfer related probably 3 times a week at a minimum.
That's cool. Can I see that Venom up close? I missed it because I was trying.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah.
Man, that's awesome. And then there was a Deadpool, wasn't there? Someone saw that.
Someone said, yeah.
Deadpool. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What card is that? What card number?
7.
Okay, so that's Glenn Orbick. Nice, cool.
Yeah.
Anybody in the chat, if you see a card and you want us to stop and tell you the artist, we can do that. I have them all the information in front of me. So sorry, Michael, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
You were going to say something.
I like the conversation about the value and price ranges of the different grading companies that you're kind of talking about, Rohan.
Mm-hmm.
It's so interesting, man. It's like a lot of PSA 10s typically sell for a lot. Look at that. That's a goofy card, man. It's funny.
Dude, I love that freaking card.
It's so funny to me.
It's like the Willow of Wolverine.
Do you have a 9.5 of that?
I don't. I have one that I think is a 9.5, but I haven't sent it in yet.
Okay.
There's too many in front of him that I would prefer in a 9.5.
I know, right? Yeah.
But it's all good.
Speaking of cards, and since you just had that Punisher card you just had, has modern Marvel cards transitioned to the new Punisher, or they've been sticking? I'm not sure, or do they stick with the old Punisher?
So modern Marvel cards aren't making Punisher right now because Punisher's a banned character because of the logo and all that stuff with Disney. Doesn't want to support that. The last Punisher I believe I saw was what set was that? I think
I've seen a PMG. I've seen a PMG of him.
Yeah, but 2019 Flair, I believe, was the last.
Okay, because do you know what I'm talking about on comics? The new Punisher, what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I am not a fan of it.
Well, and that's the thing. That's his new like front logo, and I don't like it either. So, yeah. Oh, was there a Psylocke at all?
Nope. Yep. Nope. I don't know. Let me see.
I mean, there is a Psylocke, but I just want to make sure we didn't pass it.
Yep.
There's a Mystique though.
Yep.
Is that Mystique? Is that Julie Bell? What number is that on Mystique?
Mystique's number 58.
58. So that's Tom Fleming art. Wait, you said 58?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Tom Fleming. Let me see that Mystique real quick.
Sure.
Is it a teenager?
I don't know.
Because that's like Mojo World is what it says still, right? Yeah, Mojo
it
World.
says on the bottom, right? Mojo World.
So that's crazy because Mystique, is that maybe right before he's going to turn her into a baby? I don't know.
Well, maybe he doesn't turn her into a baby since she's Rogue's mom.
Well, I don't know. Like maybe she's a teenager. I don't know how they did that. But what I was gonna say is when you get to the Psylocke, Michael, someone wants you to stop.
Definitely. Good idea.
That's an awesome one.
Yeah, that Mystique is hot.
Yeah.
I like it too.
Whoever said that about Psylocke, I agree.
Ooh, that's cool art.
It is.
What's that number on the back?
It is 68.
That's Cliff Nielsen. Wow. And what's that number for that Wolverine?
This one, 19.
19.
And some of these you can see is kind of common in the set.
Tom Cuffin. Wow.
Okay, you see the foil shining through the surface?
Yeah.
Yeah. There, sometimes there's a few that do actually stick or brick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just the foil coming through.
So it just stuck at just a titch. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So can I ask real quick? You guys are both pretty big Wolverine collectors. Are you guys kind of like similar to Fausto, where you want to collect every card that has Wolverine on it, even on the back, that kind of level?
So Michael is.
Not the back, but everything else.
Not the back.
Yes. Everything else you said yes.
Okay.
Just not the back. Yeah.
So if he's just a character in the background, you want that card.
Yes.
Yeah, if he's on the card as a character, but if he's like in the words in the back, well, I don't think Michael could care less about that.
Yeah. How, Michael, do you have any idea if you're like close to having or percentage or, like how close are you to that? Do you know?
I've got, I think, over 2,500 graded Wolverine cards, but I don't know how many exist. I don't know how many exist. 10,000, 8,000. I really don't know.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, there's a number that TC trading card database has, but it's off. It's not right.
Yeah, even on like the Surfer ones, there's definitely several missing. And it's like Wolverine's got 10x the cards that he's got.
Yeah.
There's another Mojo World.
That was a cool Wolverine and
Spider-Man. Yeah.
What was that number on that?
Is 45.
So Dave Dorman. Nice.
Do you know how many Surfer cards there are? Like a
In
ball?
the set? Oh,
I
no,
have
in general.
No, I mean, the best I can tell you is I asked Fausto those questions because I think he's got them all. I think he tells me he's like missing like 4 or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was talking to him the other day, and he said he's going to have complete from 1966 to 2014. He'll have everyone.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Joseph said that last card. Dang, that was probably the Wolverine one.
The Weapon
the Wolverine
X.
and
Weapon X.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. I should tell you, I have no ambitions of that level for sure.
That's that same artist, probably. What was that?
Razor Fist? That one?
No, the card you just.
Oh, Albert, that one?
Yeah. What's the card number?
70.
70. So that's Cliff Nielsen. He's got some unique art. It's kind of like Dave DeVries a bit.
Yeah, it is unique.
I feel.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, the cap. Let me see the cap real quick for my boy Matt Coombs. Bring it up to the camera there. Nice. Sweet. That's cool.
That's a cool cap, yeah.
What's the number on the back of that?
39.
Let's see here.
Hey, does Wolverine Comic Shop have an actual Wolverine comic shop?
No, he sells on all the platforms, though.
I was about to say I'm going to fly there and visit. You know, I didn't know. That's great.
He has a lot of Wolverine stuff for sure. He's
Yeah.
got like a mural behind him. It's pretty cool. So
Nice.
I'll tell you a funny story about Joseph. So I know Joseph because he sells on like eBay, Shortbox. He's got like 7 different platforms he sells on, but he doesn't really sell much on Instagram or at all. But the 2 comics I've gotten from him are just comics that have been in the background of some of his posts. I'm like, hey, how much is that comic? And he's ended up selling them both to me.
Oh, wow.
And that's how we became friends.
That's awesome, man.
Joseph says, dude, come hang out. That's what he said.
I love it. That is cool. Yes, he has a pool and a
Nice.
And you can't beat that. Wow.
Ooh, is that one of the holofoils?
Yep, Gambit holofoil.
Man, that is cool.
Yeah.
That's nice. Man, I would love a really nice 3D motion. That'd be cool. Uh-oh. Can you guys hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. Joshua, are you there?
Yeah, sorry. I was yelling at my son.
Look, I'm opening packs and I see your mouth moving, and I thought like you were trying to talk to me, so I didn't know what was going on. So, all right, that's funny.
I was telling my boy to get my dog. Sorry.
Like,
Oh, that's a rad Wolverine Jubilee.
I need to know the artist on that one.
you got it. Yep. 81. It says Joe Juiceco.
That's
Dude,
a
no
sweet
way.
one. I think that may be my favorite card I've seen in this set so
Dude,
far.
that is so cool. Like I need that card. I don't have that card. So
I'll set it aside then.
yeah, I don't care what it is. I just need the card.
Okay. Make it happen. Christmas is coming.
That's a cool one too. Well, who is that? That's just really neat.
It almost looks like an actual like photograph.
I know it. It really does. What's the number on the back of that?
8.
Just 8. So that's Glenn Orbick. So wow. I have that one. That's a cool one.
Yeah.
Now, Michael, let me ask you this. I know we've talked about grading cards and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted your take on grading a pack, like grading packs. Like, is that like for me? I'd like to grade every single 90s pack that I could get my hands on. I probably wouldn't do a 1996 Marvel Masterpiece one.
Yeah.
I'd probably open that, but every single other pack I won a Marvel Universe, like all series 1 through 5, the masterpieces, all the 90s ones. Like I want a graded pack of each one.
So let me ask you 2 questions on that. When you grade a pack, does it have to be unopened, or do you send in like the wrapper?
It's unopened.
Okay.
Unopened.
And then are you shooting for like, are 10s possible on packs? Like, is that a thing?
I've seen 10s, but they're probably pretty hard. I mean, I've seen a lot of 9s on them because you can get pretty good ones. I mean, you're not going to send a pack that has real bad, stuff on it. You're going to send one of the good packs, but I've seen lower graded packs for sure. So,
yeah. So,
what's your take on it?
If I'm buying a sealed pack that's expensive, I would love to buy it graded. If it's a high-end pack, that'd be amazing. But to me, if I have a graded pack of cards in my possession,
you're gonna want to know what's inside.
It's gonna be torturous. Like the longer I hold it, the more mysterious it becomes, and I can't handle that.
Okay, then let me ask you this question, then, Michael. Like I told you before we got on, I watched a video where Justin toured your house,
right?
And you had like a closet that had boxes of cards. Is that not driving you crazy? Those are all just sitting up there in that closet.
I have learned to block that out, Rohan, because it's so overwhelming to think of opening all those, at once, because when you open a box, you sort it, you grade it, you send it off, whatever, right? It takes time and you have to process the whole box. So it's like that all has its place. It is driving me crazy, but I'm able to not let it negatively affect me. But like one pack I can burn through right really quick. So
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. So let me ask this follow-up then. Like when you do crack a box, that processing, we'll call the whole well, you go open them, go through them, and then regrade them, that kind of thing. What's the time spent we're looking at here?
Oh man, I'd say probably about 3 hours. 3 hours to go through the whole box, grade everything, and that didn't include them coming back graded, and then if you list them on eBay or
right?
I
just meant just the opening of the box.
Yeah.
Good question on Martin. This is Direwolf Collectibles Martin. He said, I wonder where all the original art of some of the things are.
Dude, I wonder this all the time with cards, because with comic books, obviously the older you get, the harder they're to find. But like you see all original art always up for sale and it's out there. I don't ever, except when like someone like Fausto has a piece, like I don't ever see card original art.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's a good one. Who's that? Is that Jusco?
Tom Kiflin, 27. 27.
27. Tom Kiflin.
You guys, that writing is small. I mean,
Tom Cuffin, as it says. Okay.
Cuffin, yeah, that's small. That's tough.
That's a cool card. I like it.
Really is. It definitely is a cool card.
Yeah.
What about you, Joshua, on the on that question with the graded packs?
So what was the question? Let's see.
Would you open it, or what are you looking for? Would you do it?
Well, so like I said, like earlier, I want a set of the old 90s packs. Like
is that something you really, that's cool. You're really going to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow, man. I didn't know you were serious about it. That's cool.
Oh, no. I have actually a pack of each one from the 90s. I'm missing a few, but I'm still collecting those as packs, because at one point or another, I'm going to send the whole stack of packs in and I'm going to grade them. Like,
you know what would be interesting with that pack, so it wouldn't drive you crazy to open it? Like, this is probably very expensive, but with like when they find like a Da Vinci, they have those tools now, because back then painters were too poor to afford new canvas. They would often paint over.
You gotta stop at that, Michael. Hold on. Finish your story, Rohan.
I was just saying, like, and so they'll find like a Da Vinci, right? And then they'll scan it and they'll be like, oh, there's actually a painting behind this painting.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if you could use that same technology, like scan your pack, like, okay, there's nothing big here I'm missing out on, and then send that off to grade. That way you don't have to live with the nightmare of knowing you could have like a silver spectrum in this pack.
I have had like thoughts and dreams about that, on like how that could work.
Yeah.
What if you had, like, what's one pack? Give me an example. One year, one brand.
Like Impel 1992.
Every single pack of Marvel Universe.
Okay, so the question is, in your 94 Marvel Universe, could you have a Gem Mint or Pristine 10 hologram? Could you?
The likelihood
No,
is
no. I said, could you, man? Could you?
Yes,
Could you?
absolutely.
And I know, like,
yeah,
okay,
you could.
What's that? What is a Spider-Man or a Wolverine Gem Mint worth? Ballpark.
Like a gem mint? You're asking me a hologram gem mint from that 1994 set would probably
Thousands,
be
right?
at least 3K to 5K.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, man. Okay, we can move on. Okay.
Yeah.
He's trying to prove a point.
I just don't know how you do it. I don't understand. I can't comprehend it. You know what I mean? Because
I mean, I asked, you guys know Asa Collectibles?
Yeah.
So he's got like, he's got 2 sets of PSA 10 of the holograms of Series 1.
Yeah.
And so I hit him up one day and I was like, hey, one day I would like to have a Surfer in a 10. I'm just kind of curious, what are we looking at ballpark cost? And he's like, you want to at least plan for 7K. And I was like, damn. And if Surfer is 7K, there's also a Wolverine and a Spider-Man. So we're talking 10 to 12,000 is my guess.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing going around is this Gem Mint 10 hologram, 10K or more, for that.
Did you want to stop on this one or keep going?
I did want to stop on that.
All right.
I wanted to know who the artist is because that is a pretty sick Jean Grey card.
Jusco.
Is it Jusco? Wow. Yeah.
I think that's the second Jean Grey I think you've had in there.
Yep, it is. You're right, man. You're right.
I like it. Thank you. Feral Wolverine. Yeah. CGC 95.
Another Deadpool. Yeah. It's fun to get duplicates of the top guys,
Yeah, I love it too.
Yeah.
I love it for you.
Michael, with all the cards you're going through, do you do it all, or are you like 90s or modern, or where do you stand on that?
90s by far, but I still buy plenty of modern. I mean, I do all the time, but it's just nothing is as special or as important or significant or fun as 90s to me.
Yeah. So did you buy like the new Masterpieces set, a box or anything?
I got a couple boxes, and if they do well, I'll probably keep getting more and see where it goes. So
got it.
Yeah, we're gonna open those on my channel with cool cards. So I'm pretty stoked about that.
Yes.
And what's funny is they're Canadian boxes.
There we go.
Mirage.
They're Canadian boxes, and Wolverine's from.
And it's a Wolverine. Yeah, look at that.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool. It's different costumes. That's awesome.
Yep.
All right, I can already tell the top is kind of rough a bit.
Yeah, usually there's a film on here.
There is. You got to wipe it off. Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, the surface looks like it's not great up there, but that's normal for these.
Yeah, it is. It is normal.
Like this is probably like an 8, but hey, good insert.
Hey, that's an awesome hit, dude.
Like it.
What you said it's an 8. Like, what do those have high or low gem rates? Like, I mean, is 8 like pretty solid for that card?
Really, really high for this card.
Yeah. Okay.
Really, really high. Yeah.
RMS Class says sick Mirage. It is a sick Mirage, that's for sure. Rage Wolverine, yeah. What's that character? He looked pretty funny.
Ogun.
Ogun.
I don't know anything about this dude.
Dude, I don't know either, but just remember Ogun, guys, because in about a year from now, we will have Fleer Ultra Wolverine, the new modern one, and we'll see a new Ogun.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine he's from like the Japan storylines.
Yeah.
That's got to be. Is that Jusco there for Rogue?
It looks like Jusco. Yeah, good call, Jusco. Yeah,
good call on that one.
Yep.
That's an awesome Wolverine.
Yep.
Who does that?
This is Dave Duran. I can't. It's
37.
37. Yeah.
Yep. Nice.
Yep.
I like it.
Oh yeah. There's 8 cards per pack, Rohan, from your
Okay. Well, it's funny that, so I'm glad, because I was literally just to make this comment. So as I told you guys, I've really only been back into cards for about 5 months. And so obviously this Masterpieces set that came out is my first time being a collector for a Masterpieces set. And so, like, you know, I heard the price, like, oh man. And then I'm like, and then I heard it's 12 packs, 3 cards per pack. And I was like, is this like a joke? Like, is someone trolling? Like what is going on here? And like, I guess that's fairly standard for these new sets. I was like, oh my God.
So Armando says Ogun is a Wolverine rival and sword master. That's cool. Thanks for the knowledge, Armando.
Yeah.
Who was that? Was that Elektra?
Yeah, it is Elektra.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Ooh, I kind of like that one.
The artwork is awesome.
It's got the original Wolverine
old school. There. Yeah. Who's the artist on that?
18.
18, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's Ken Kelly.
Of course.
Weapon Alpha. Hurricane.
You collect Hurricane, Joshua?
Only if there's Wolverine on it. Just kidding. I do not.
Oh, that's kind of cool. They have a Krakoa card there.
What does the checklist look like on this? Is it just 2-side back-to-back checklist?
Yep.
Is that what you someone? Yeah, that's right. Okay. With streaks through the middle. Nice. Three claws. Nice.
That's dope.
I like it. That's pretty sick.
Yeah. Is checklist not a thing with modern cards now?
Yeah, there's not, because of all the parallels and all that stuff.
That makes sense.
There would have to be 2 or 3 to 5 different cards for
that makes
the whole
sense.
set, you know? These 90s cards were easy.
Yeah.
They just
there's like what year is that is it Masterpieces checklist that's like got Spider-Man on it? Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
You mean the metal? Which one?
Here, I'll look it up on eBay here real quick. I'm sure I can find one.
I'm trying to think of the Marvel masterpiece.
Maybe it's not Masterpieces.
Okay, I was trying to think of the masterpieces. There's that Mystique card again. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Was that Julie Bell, that last card?
It looks like her.
It does. What's the?
No, Boris will basically.
Boris Vallejo and Julie Bell. Yeah.
Yeah.
It says all the cards were done by both of them. So.
Yeah. It's a good looking one.
Ooh, man. Okay, you gotta give me the
Juiceco, I think. Yep, Juiceco.
Juiceco. Wow.
Yep.
You know, like all this good art is like always like the big hitters like Juiceco and all and Boris Vallejo.
Yep.
I mean, a lot of this art is cool. Like there's like different variations, and some of these artists I really didn't know, and they just got really good art. So, Have you hit Psylocke yet?
Not yet.
Oh wow! Yeah, someone said Psylocke is playing hard to get as usual. I like it. Hey, now I got a question for you, Michael.
Yeah.
Do you have that the Wolverine that you showed at the very beginning that has a promo of it? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
So, do you have that promo in a 9.5?
Yes.
Oh wow, that's awesome. So
I remember back in the day, I probably bought 10 of those raw on eBay.
Okay.
And finally got lucky. Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. Michael, what's your day job? Well, it's buying cards and grading them, guys. No, it's not his day job.
I sell real estate.
Yeah.
Land, houses, commercial property. But I want this to be my day job.
The dream.
I'm in the middle of transition.
It'll be both me and Michael's retired day jobs.
Yes. I'm in the middle of the transition right now to do this during the day.
Michael, where do you sell? Is it just eBay or where else do you sell?
I've got a website, coolcards.net.
Oh, that's right. I've been on your website many times.
And I'm about to hire a new employee that's going to really kick that site into gear and update it, reduce some prices. If you ever go on there, man, you see anything you like, message me, because there's like a 99% chance I'll come off that price. So,
Got it.
Hey,
Right on.
Captain Crockpot, look at that. Look at that comment. He's like, man, this art in the set rivals the new M23. I mean, I'd have to say that this Fleur Ultra Wolverine, just to let everybody know, if you think this is really nice, I mean, like it is. It's awesome because it's all original art from original people that made these in these cards. But at the same time, the new Fleur Ultra Wolverine that me and Michael will go bankrupt with will definitely have some original, like all original art too. So I definitely love the original art sets.
When is that set coming out?
It'll probably be next year sometime.
Okay. And what would a box of that go for?
Probably similar to Avengers, I'm thinking, like Fleur Ultra Avengers. The Wolverine will probably demand a little bit more premium. Probably even down so like the Spider-Man. You know how the Spider-Man metal came after the X-Men metal? But when X-Men metal came out, it was a lot cheaper than the Spider-Man metal. Well, Fleur Ultra Avengers was great and had a good price point. Unfortunately, because Wolverine is designated to be this first Fleur Ultra modern set, it's going to be one of the ones that's going to be higher. That's for sure. It's probably going to be less than Masterpieces.
Okay.
But just in between Masterpieces and Fleur Ultra Avengers, I'm sure. So we'll see.
Will it be
$1,000 a box?
Will it be like the Masterpieces? This new set is like that 100-point stock. Are all the new cards coming out kind of that kind of? So, they're all getting thick.
Yeah. So the Fleur Ultra since 2017, the Fleur Ultras have been thick card stock.
Got it.
So, yep. It's designated to be a premier set, just to let you know. So
got it.
Geist. Is that Geist?
I've never heard of that character.
Me neither, except for this set.
Who's the artist for that Wolverine right there?
64.
You know, that card right there kind of reminds me of a question for you two as Wolverine collectors. Do you guys collect the new like
Cliff Nilsson.
Old Man Logan and there's a couple of variations of Wolverine that comes out in cards now. Do you guys collect all of them?
Michael will.
Yeah.
Me, I actually have designated my my collection for Wolverine 616. So just that variant. So anything that has a variant of him, I'm not a huge collector in. But if I like the art of like an Old Man Logan, I'll pick it up. You know.
Do you guys have like kind of what's your kind of story about why Wolverine? Like what was it that drew you to Wolverine?
You want to take this, Michael?
Sure. Man, just I guess it all started just as a kid, just the cartoons and just loved his Clint Eastwood type attitude with the whole animal instinct, but also he's good, but also does bad stuff sometimes. The whole, I don't know, like everything about him. He heals quickly. His memories do too, not just physically. So and then I don't know, man, it's just the whole package to me, like what he's about, his attitude, and what he does. And I don't know. I think just his character and his abilities are just freaking awesome all the way around.
Yeah, I will tell you, I think Wolverine's also one of my favorite characters after Silver Surfer. And I always, what my favorite thing about him is he will go up again. Like there's no fear. Like for instance, like one of the most obviously famous storylines in comics is the Infinity Gauntlet. And so in the Infinity Gauntlet storylines, you got Surfer and Warlock and all these guys with like cosmic powers fighting Thanos. And there's that great panel of Wolverine jumping at him, sticking his claws or trying to stick his claws. I mean, it's just like Wolverine, like but he has like that's who he is, and that's what's awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
I think I kind of like Wolverine, similar to what Michael said, but the whole bachelor mentality, like the whole Wolverine is like, I mean, how many women of Marvel has Wolverine been with?
Let's see, Storm, Jubilee,
Invisible Woman.
Has he been with Invisible Woman?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
Yeah. What's cool is even Geisha herself, like the Earth, like Geisha, the variant of the Earth or whatever, he even did something with that. So it's like he's got a lot. He's like a man whore when it comes to the Marvel women.
Has him and Psylocke dated? I can't.
Psylocke possibly in a different, but that wasn't one of the ones that I researched. But what I was getting at is this: like, I would rather collect someone a lone wolf, Wolverine, gruesome. He's just got it going on. The hairiness. I'm hairy. I've always been short. I always like levitated, like went towards him, right? Versus Spider-Man, kid in high school. It's like, okay, what's cool? Like my wife even says this, like, how like you ask someone that you can stop for a second, Michael.
I will.
The tangent. Yeah. But how some wives don't like the collecting. I mean, they don't have a passion of Marvel. They don't have a passion of collecting Marvel cards, but they support you, and that's how my wife is. But when it comes down to it, she thinks that Spider-Man is a little weenie because he's a kid, and Wolverine is the guy that like she would like be attracted to because the facial hair and just the madness of him.
Spider-Man does not do too bad with the ladies, man. Got Gwen Stacy, Mary Jane, Black Cat. They're all smoke shows.
That's true, but I'll say Wolverine wins every day. I mean, he's even been with Mary Jane in a variant. Just All
right.
Okay, sorry. That's the Psylocke. Okay, our boy Ken wanted to know. Stop at the Psylocke, and then what is the number on that, Michael?
It is 48.
Mark Texera.
Teixeira.
Is it Teixeira? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
comics. So if he's been in,
I think he's been in comics.
Yes.
Cool. So yeah, that's the Psylocke. So nice, cool,
nice.
Do either of you collect any ulterior characters?
Yes. Venom, Surfer, Magneto. Yep. Spawn, Batman.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen a bunch of Batman on your site.
Yeah. How about you?
And I would have to say that I collect personal PC collect. It's just Wolverine, and I've transitioned from in the last year and a half or so from Psylocke to Spider-Woman now. So now I'm collecting. My woman is Spider-Woman. And my guy is Wolverine.
Which Spider-Woman?
The classic suit, red and yellow. I'll even do the red and black, newer, modern one, but not the black and white, not Spidey Gwen, not anything like that, like Silk, nothing like that. It has to be a classic suit with the mask. So
good, another one. So these are 1 in 24 packs, and 2 came in this box in 36 packs. That's good.
That's really good, Michael. I'm happy for you on that one.
That's cool. This one looks really, really, really clean. Finally,
are all these Mirage cards Wolverine in this set?
Yeah,
or there other?
There's 3 of them. Yeah, that's another banger.
Very cool.
Yeah, nice, super clean. Just got white on the edges. Looks like an 8.5. We'll see. That's nice.
I'll have to look at mine, Michael. I haven't looked at mine for a while, so.
All right, cool.
Mike, what's the price range on like a 8.5 for those cards? Like, what would that sell for?
Oh man, right now in this market, probably I don't even know, $100 maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah,
it depends on, I guess. It totally depends, obviously, but a 10 would at least probably go 500 or more, but I would say even more. But I mean, the market's kind of hard right now because people are after what they know. No, not a lot of people would know about this Mirage card.
true.
Yeah.
Hey, you got a duplicate of that, so I definitely get one, right, Michael?
Of course. Of course.
It's like you get the one that has a little tiny soft corner, Josh.
Hey, you wanted the mint one, not the Gem Mint, so I'm gonna hook you up.
I'm okay with that.
But the 10, like, yeah, a PSA 10, 500 to 1,000. Beckett 10, I don't even know. Pristine 10, I don't know. I'd pay a couple thousand for sure if Pristine 10 of that.
Michael, Pristine 10 is when it has all 4 10s, right?
No, that's a black label 10.
Oh, black label 10. But it still says Pristine on the card. It just has the black label, correct?
Exactly. That's it. Yep.
You're going after the whole set of 92 masterpieces too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
In Gem Mint or just this?
Gem Mint. I'm trying to build the Gem Mint set. Has led me to accidentally kind of inadvertently have like a 90% of the set in 9s. And so almost have that. I'll just probably list that set all in 9s up at one time.
So Mike or Ron Customs said he saw, I think, your Darkhawk Gem Mint Darkhawk from 92 masterpieces. Did
okay, cool.
Have that up?
I do.
How the funk? How the funk you Gem Mint the Darkhawk? If I'm reading it that way.
It was a good box that didn't brick. That's how.
That's funny. That's funny.
And Michael, when you say you want the whole set Gem Mint, does it have to all be 9.5, or would you take a 10 in that as well? Would that count towards your set?
Oh, well, I mean, Pristine 10 is the ultimate. Right.
No, I get that. Like you could say keep that separately, but like, are you like one person that would like want all matching 9.5, or is it 9.5 and above?
9.5 and above. Yeah, okay. 9.5 and above. Yeah.
But this is the Michael and me. What I would do, and I'm pretty sure he would do the same thing. If he black labeled that, he would have to find a 9.5 or a 10 Pristine card to put in the set. But he's taking that black label, hands down.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are tough. Black labels are tough.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a black label 10 Marvel card, Rohan?
I've seen one on Michael's site. He's got a Wolverine on there.
Yes. I was gonna say, we typically, if the people want to see it, we bring it out.
Rohan, you know that black label on the site?
Mm-hmm.
That price is the price that I would let it go for because I don't want it to sell. Right.
Yeah. I actually figured that was kind of that was exactly kind of my thought. Like you're going to make me sell this thing at this price.
Fair market value, probably 10 grand.
Okay.
Seriously. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I saw that card and I actually messaged you on that. And I said, hey, I thought when they're all 10s, it's supposed to say black 10. And you're like, no, the label is black, but it still says Pristine. That's
okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Nice.
Yeah, I have cards like that on my eBay store as well. I think I have one for $25,000
because you just don't want to get rid of it. Yeah.
Well, here's the deal: is I pulled it when I was a kid, and I was really pissed off at it after I realized I thought I completed the set, and it was from the 1991 Marvel Universe. And it ended up being a Spider-Man card. I was like, okay, that's my last card I need. And it's card number 1. On the back of it is Red Skull. So it's actually a Spider-Man, and it's an error card that has Red Skull on the back and Spider-Man on the front. So
Nice.
That's cool, man.
yeah, it's
That
just, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that 91 set. That's my all-time favorite. That's like the set
91's
that I
great.
remember. The set I remember from my childhood the most. That was the first set we collected.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure. I love the Wolverine from that set too. So, Samurai Wolverine. Who was the artist on that? Is that Julie and Boris?
Julie Bell. Yep.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty dang sweet. Like it. So I'm pretty happy you're not having to pull these apart and have that wretched, sound of it going.
Dude, if that would have happened, it's like, thank God I get to open trading cards and air conditioning, right? I mean, I've just got to be I got to think what I'm thankful for, or else I'll be like, right. So
Yeah,
no, I'm super happy about that. And Rohan, Deadpool, I love Deadpool too, man.
Oh, okay, got it. Nice.
Yeah. I don't want to leave him out.
I used to collect. Just to let you know, it's a little similar to Michael. I used to collect Venom, Wolverine, Silver Surfer, Deadpool.
Yeah.
Those were my 5, and and then I added Nightcrawler and Spider-Woman, and slowly been going away from Venom, Deadpool, and Surfer, and just doing the Wolverine, Spider-Woman, and I'm starting to do more Nightcrawler now again. So.
Nice.
And then Rohan, you can relate to this with your Surfer run you're doing. There's so many sets that have 5 cards in it or 10 cards in it, so you start to get your few favorite characters and you get close to a set. So sometimes I'm really hunting, Spider-Man cards and a lot of other characters, right? To build those sets, right?
Yeah.
Who would I know you like Surfer, obviously yours your top, and you like Wolverine. Who else would you collect if you collected cards?
I mean, like my 2 and 3 characters would definitely be Wolverine and then Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I think if I was to kind of get into collecting them on a card, I probably would just not pick those 2 just because there's just too many people I would probably not want to compete with.
Yeah.
So from there, like I could honestly be happy with any of the X-Men. I love the X-Men. But since I probably wouldn't be able to like narrow it down to one, I'd probably go to the Thing. I'm a big Thing fan.
Oh, okay.
And I think he'd be fun to collect. I also think Cable is another favorite character of mine that I would love to collect. And then I was talking about this with someone on the Discord who was a Cannonball collector. I was like, if I was to collect an underrated character, I'd collect Shatterstar.
Yeah.
I
like it.
They did him wrong in the Deadpool.
In the Deadpool, that's exactly what I said.
Not like that.
In general, they did the entire the whole thing that X-Force was a joke. It pissed me off, especially Shatterstar.
Yeah. I'm with you. I don't even collect Shatterstar, but I know him and I like him. In the movie, I was like, oh man, he's more powerful than that. You know,
he's straight badass, and he was just like a corny joke.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
they all they all did that because the focus wanted to be Wolverine,
Yeah.
Or sorry, Deadpool.
Yeah. I did like the take Josh Brolin playing Cable though.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Yeah,
I like it.
And I'm kind of shocked we haven't seen an X-Force movie.
Yeah.
Did we get the whole 9 or what do we got? 6, 7, 9?
We got 9.
Yeah, there's 9 there.
Yeah.
We got the whole freaking set in the box. That doesn't happen.
No.
You usually get duplicates.
Yeah. All 9 and 2 Mirages.
Yeah.
Dude.
And
Are we going to get a third Mirage? Dude, what if you get a third Mirage, dude?
I would
then if he gets 3, we split it 3 ways here, right? That's how it
works. I like it.
I don't.
He was joking, Michael.
I know, it's all good. Yeah, that'd be nuts if that third Mirage was in here. I've never seen that before.
Ron Customs is I think he's trolling you, Rohan. I just stay away from Iceman.
He's not the first one to make that joke.
I know, right? I love it though.
I will tell you when the art was kind of starting to get revealed for the new Masterpieces set. The checklist came out and the list of characters came out, and we knew that there was the Surfer holofoil, and then there was the Surfer versus Galactus Battle Spectre gem. And so I was like, I was really wanting to see his take on Surfer versus Galactus, and I saw they released the picture. It was the Iceman, and if you remember what that card looks like in the new set, it's Iceman, and it's a head of a Sentinel, so it's purple.
So stop at that card real quick. Keep going.
And I was saying, so when I first saw that card, I was like, "Oh, there it is," because it was Iceman and the purple Sentinel, and I was like, "That's it." And I was like, "Oh wait, no, that's Iceman."
I've made that mistake on cards before.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
So that last Wolverine that we saw right there, yeah, that one. What's the card number on that again?
46.
So that's going to be Mark Teixeira, right? Is that
Teixeira,
how you pronounce it?
Teixeira.
So he did the Psylocke too. That is right there. That actually is on the promo card. That one Wolverine one is on the original promo card. The Wolverine one you just had, Michael.
Yeah, that one.
That's the original promo card of this set. It's a promo card just like this, and on the back it says promo card. Or I don't even think it says promo card, but it is a promo card. It's kind of hard to tell what the promo card is, isn't it? It doesn't come in the box.
No, it doesn't.
Same art though, same art.
So it is the same art, but it's a different pose, but same artwork.
Correct, and I actually graded one to PSA for was it my friend Phil LaMonica. He goes by Marvel Showcase on Instagram. He had over the 600 PMGs. I don't know if you ever saw that video. Over 600 PMGs that he had, like precious metal gems and big, huge PMG collector. And he's graded like over 200, 300 with Beckett, of those PMGs. Yeah. But I graded that card for him. He got a PSA 9. But Mike, if you have that in a 9.5 gem mint, that's awesome.
Yeah, I was real happy to get that. Real happy.
I was gonna say to real quick go back to Iceman. You can't disrespect him. He is one of the Omega level mutants, especially on the X-Men. There's a couple of them, and he's one of them. So he's got to get his due credit.
Yeah.
This box opening has been fun, Michael.
Yeah, no, this is awesome.
Too. Man, I've enjoyed it too. This is our last pack right here.
Last pack.
Right.
That's it.
Third Mirage coming up.
Mirage.
That's it.
Oh man, that's cool. I need that card too, Michael.
This one?
No,
he's collecting all. He's collecting all the baby cards.
Okay.
I have the baby cards.
All right, guys.
Dude,
sweet box, huh?
Yeah,
I am so happy you got the whole set of hollow flashes. That doesn't happen.
I'm shocked.
I am way shocked.
Holy
freaking cow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is that Wolverine hollow flash right there? Is that Julie Bell? Because that looks very similar to the
that's Hildebrandt.
Okay.
Hildebrandt did those.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so it looks kind of similar to the Double Impact 96 Masterpiece Wolverine.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. She may have used because the Hildebrandts and her, like they are back. They have the same sort of history together. Jusko, Hildebrandts, Julie Bell, like they all know each other from the 90s stuff. And so I wouldn't be surprised if she was looking at that one and she did her own rendition of Wolverine. Because they always kind of look at different, artists that have created to create their own, right?
You also notice too, like you don't see many where the Wolverine, the claws are like separated like that.
Yeah, correct.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sick though. Pretty awesome.
Yeah. And I saved yours right here. Okay.
Cool, man. Cool.
Yeah, don't worry.
I mean, just keep them aside because we're doing some other stuff together. So.
Oh yeah. I'm just trying to get this puzzle together, guys.
Man, that is awesome. Nostalgia Collector said, would you sell one of the Psylocks?
Yes.
Some of this set, Michael, you have in a Gem Mint 9.5 already, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the master set in that. So yeah, I don't know how many, probably 30.
39.5. So any duplicates he has in this set, when he opens these, he's going to go through this usually in another time to kind of grade them himself and all that stuff. So if anybody sees any cards that they want, definitely reach out to him and he'll let you know if it's available. And if it's a raw card, I mean, it's just going to be a basic price, you know.
That's
but
right.
if you're wanting it like graded and all that stuff, that you have to talk to him about that. So, but
Michael,
he does grade card. He does really well when he grades cards. So it's pretty awesome.
Michael, you were saying you want to grade that one booklet folded out, and you said Beckett would grade it. Yep. Would they at all? Is there any chance that they would grade like the puzzle put together?
They have never done that, and I don't think they have a case built for that yet, because I've asked that before many times. So yeah, that'd be sweet.
Yeah,
sweet. Yeah.
Or it'd be kind of cool, like if they had like a way to connect the cases for some of these, and then like you can like build the puzzle that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little fold out's pretty cool. Yeah, Wolverine claws aren't supposed to act like that. I'm sure they're not. It's cool, though. It's just a unique way of showing it. So my Psylocke doesn't have to be perfect, Michael. All right. Well, you reach out to him, Nostalgic, and I'm sure you can work something out. So
yes, please message me. Yeah.
But no, dude, I'd have to say this I've never seen a full box of this. At least I've seen a box break before on this, but on my channel, I've never had this on my channel. So this is the very first on my channel. I appreciate that, Michael. And this is going to be recorded on Michael's channel as well. So when you guys want to know like updates of the grading ones, he's definitely going to do some videos on that if he's going to send some in and all that and stuff. So isn't that right, Michael? That's
absolutely right.
You normally do. So
yeah, that's right.
Nice.
Do you have any last thoughts on this set, Michael?
When can we do it again?
How many more boxes you got? Just good.
Several. So no, I mean, like anybody listening or watching, just if you see cards you like, you want to trade some cards, you want to talk about cards, you want me to buy your cards, or you want to buy my cards, let's do it. You know, just send a message. Let's make some stuff happen.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I must be getting really tired. I feel like this just took me an hour to complete, but I finally did it because I'm listening to you guys and I want to pay attention. I'm trying to put a puzzle together. It can be complicated late at night, but I got it.
Who is the character in the bottom right corner there?
Bishop.
Wait. No. Bottom. Who is it?
A sentinel.
Oh, that's a sentinel. Okay.
I think it looks like. No, I don't know.
It looks like a human face.
I don't know who that is. Man, that's a good question. Professor X. Yeah. It just doesn't look like.
Oh, is that like supposed to be Cerebro on him? Maybe.
I don't know.
It's a possibility.
I was so Wolverine focused, I forgot about him.
That's cool though.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that puzzle looks dope.
Pretty cool.
All right. Anybody in chat have any questions? Let's see. Isn't that Magneto below Wolverine using power to pull Wolverine's adamantium out?
Oh yes, yeah, that is what's happening. Yeah.
He's right in the middle, the Magneto.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is cool. It reminds me of the 75. Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, Joseph says it's his spacesuit for Professor X.
Xavier. Yeah. Okay.
That makes sense.
That's cool. That's his battle suit. Nice. Armando and Wolverine with the knowledge. I appreciate it. It's cool. Awesome, Rohan. So you've now experienced one of your first full unboxings of Marvel
No, this
cards.
was
How do
my
you
first.
feel?
This is my first one. Oh, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. And I've been, to be perfectly honest, like I've started watching them a lot, especially with like the new masterpieces. So it's been really fun, and it actually is like a perfect, like I can work and have, and like that's a perfect thing to have on while I work. I've found.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So,
Well, that's
yeah,
what
no.
I've been enjoying. Marvel masterpieces is just the openings and seeing the art, and that's one thing that I'm looking forward to on the Flair Ultra Wolverine, the new set, is seeing the amazing art. I mean, I'll be honest, Michael and I have had conversations where Michael's way into these 90s cards, because he likes to focus on just gem mints, and the 90s cards are easily attainable at times. And that's what his main focus has been. But since these modern Marvel cards have come out, I usually like send him, hey, you got this card? He's like, what's that? I'm like, oh, it's from the new set. And he's like, oh, man. And so I've actually pulled him to the dark side of modern.
It's true.
But it's great because we kind of like feed off each other and help each other. And I feel that a lot more character collectors should do that and form a bond with people. And me and Michael, it's been great to form this bond and not be like enemies, because he's after Wolverine. It's more of a, hey, do you have this Wolverine yet? I already have it. You should go after it or whatever. Or if it's a new set, just the other day we saw a post. I don't know if anybody has seen this card, but it's the Wolverine Preserved Amber of the new 2022 Marvel Masterpiece set. The card is just amazing. Like, it's the clear acetate. It just looks really cool with the orange and the yellow. It pops with the new Wolverine colors. It's just fire, right? And I messaged, hey, you need to get this. He's like, oh, are you going to go do it though? Because we're like all respecting each other. It's kind of funny. But that's kind of how it should be, and I've loved that part of it. And I think me and Michael will enjoy these new sets. And I'm grateful to have him as a friend. Yeah, for sure.
Do you guys have so now like these sets have like one of ones? Do you guys have any one of one Wolverines?
I had a one of one Wolverine about a year and a half ago and then sold it. Yeah.
Which one was it?
The Marvel Premiere 2014 one of one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. When did you sell it, Michael?
Year and a half, 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yep. I put it up, Rohan, at a price that I thought would never sell. And of course,
someone picked it up.
And everybody went crazy over cards and somebody picks it up. And I was like, all right.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then nowadays, that would possibly be a lot higher price card, right?
It could be. Yeah, for sure.
But at the same time, Michael and me think similar, that it's like, if we feel that a card is, if someone's willing to pay something for it and we put a price out there of just an extreme amount, 25K, 50K, 100K, because we don't want that card to leave. But if it does at that price, we're okay with it, because that just means that we can get a whole heck of a lot more towards our collection. So
yeah. One thing I want to just share too. So since I've gotten into cards, I've watched now a lot of card channels. One of the best episodes I have watched was with you two and Johnny Bravo. I don't know if it was on your channel or whose channel it was on, but it was like you guys had like a competition of like,
that was fun.
Who show
that was here on Marvel Bros. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That episode was excellent. Like, I loved watching that. That was awesome.
That was fun, man.
Yeah,
that was a lot of fun.
We have yet to do, but we are gonna do a second to that. So.
Oh yeah, I would love it. Yeah, that was excellent. Yeah,
that was fun.
I haven't like watched it back to see actually who the actual winner was, because we had so much fun. We really didn't care at the end. So great. So, appreciate you that you like that.
Yeah, no, that was. It was
I
super
enjoyed
fun.
it immensely. So
Yeah, I
Michael's
bet.
like, when are we going to do that again? I want to do that. So. For sure, but I'm pretty sure that next time we'll include our boy Sydney, because he's a great Wolverine collector as well, and we might bring in another one too, Wolverine Collector 1 on Instagram.
Who is Sydney on Instagram?
Sydney Blumenthal.
Okay, I'll have to look him up.
I believe on Instagram he's just Sydney Blumenthal.
Okay.
I don't think he has a handle like some of us, weird guys. I don't know. But all right, man. Well, I don't want to keep you too long there, Michael. If you have to bow out or anything like that, but I appreciate the time tonight that you took to be able to open this box. I know for a while there, me and Michael were talking about opening this box. Like I think the first time we mentioned opening this box was almost a year ago.
Wow.
Just because we love Wolverine and all that stuff, and we were thinking of the right time and all that stuff, and he reached out to me a week or so ago. He's like, let's open my Wolverine box. And I'm like, heck yeah, let's do it.
Nice.
And we know that it's a good break from the 2022 Marvel Masterpieces right now. So I'm glad we could share this with everybody. So if they do want to break from the MM22 right now, they can see this video and enjoy it. So
Michael, can I ask, what are your top 3 favorite sets?
Oh man, the 92 Marvel Masterpieces is definitely up there at top 1. 96 Marvel Masterpieces, and then there's 5 tied for number 3. Man, that's a tough one. I don't even know my third, because this one is up there, but 94 Marvel Universe. And you might ask me this 6 months from now, and I might give you a couple of different variations of this, but they'd all be in the top 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what was the third one you said?
Either 94 Marvel Universe or this one, 96 Wolverine. 94 Marvel Universe with the holograms,
Did you say that 1994 Fleer Ultra was one of them? Fleer Ultra X-Men?
It is. See, that's another thing.
I knew it. I was gonna
Rohan, that's a problem, man. I don't have. This is such an impossible question. I mean, 92 masterpieces. We'll just stick with that.
See, I know there's a card. There's a card in the 1994 Fleer Ultra X-Men that he really, really wants in a gem mint. He always brings it up on every single one. So you might as well bring up the card. What is it?
1994 Fleer Ultra Fatal Attractions insert off foil card where Magneto is stripping that Manteam off of Wolverine. And I used to have that in gem mint condition and sold it like an idiot. So I would love to have that card back in gem mint in any grading company. Beckett, PSA, CGC, doesn't matter.
I've seen you post a couple times on your Instagram feed $100 for someone who knows, like a bounty, which I've seen people do for comics. So
yes. There's so many epic cards that I sold 7, 8, 9 years ago that I still have images of. So I'll post them sometimes, and like you said, put in there a reward if anybody connects me to the owner of it. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, awesome, guys. Well, I think we're going to end it now. I appreciate everybody in the chat for joining us tonight. It's been great. It's been awesome. I appreciate Rohan as a guest tonight. Rohan, it was great to have you.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and anybody who also is watching this, that they have cool collector stories, they have want to share their collections, we definitely want you on to show the community, because that's what we're all about. So I appreciate that. Michael, again, where else? I mean, obviously this is on your channel too, so you know where to find us. It's all in the notes down below. I will make sure that it's on there after this video gets up, and we'll go from there. But Rohan, where can they find you? I want to kind of give everybody kind of an understanding where they can find you and where they can find your content.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So on Instagram, I'm Backinthegame Comics. And then on YouTube, I have a show. It's called Absolute Game of Nerds with a friend, JP. And we just kind of interview guys in the hobby. And for instance, we're sitting down with you on this coming Wednesday.
Right.
Michael's going to be in a couple weeks after that.
Yes.
It's an awesome it's like the highlight of my week every week is kind of just sitting down and shooting shot or talking shop about cards and comics with all these great people. It's a lot of fun.
That's right. Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Appreciate
it. And Michael, what's your 2 cents at the very end here?
Love you guys. I'm going to bed.
All right. With that, you guys take care. Have a good night. We'll see you.
Have a good one.
See you.